fresh and new, and that's probably one of the hardest parts about being an artist is keeping things fresh, so that you guys have something new and exciting. And that era, you know, I think anyone when they look at some of those old movies, like Casablanca, you always think, God, those guys dress so cool. You know, women look so beautiful and they look so, you know, you just can't help but like every time I watch those movies, I just want to paint those scenes. And but you know, like during some of the history of it is, you know, after the Depression, you know, and after the war, people came in and all that pent up energy of artists and musicians and entrepreneurial spirit of America was what was so cool and inspiring to me. And going back and looking through all the books and looking at all those costumes that people wore, and you know, there's a lot of similarities to now. You know, some of the hard times we're going through now, and it seems like, you know, we're starting to get out of it, and people still loved art, and some of the best art was brought out through that era. And I think we're kind of coming into our, you know, golden era of ourselves of a country. It always seems to come back together. And
woohoo! Yeah.
But you know, I'm just honored to be here again. And if you guys have any other questions throughout the night, feel free. And thank you guys again.
Okay. And we'd be remiss if we didn't. Melissa, would you step up here, please, and step up on stage for a quick second?
Come on, gorgeous.
Look how beautiful.
Come on, beautiful.
Now, as many of you know, you'll observe Michael's paintings, and about every 2 or 3 paintings, there'll be one of Mel's. So I think that's real love.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because he always paints her so lovely, unlike Picasso, but that's a story for another time.
One more thing I had to say is thank you guys for the prayer for my grandma. She's been through things before, and she's such a strong spirit. She's amazing. I mean, I can't bet you she'll be here Sunday to come check out the paintings. But you know, my grandfather was a World War II veteran, and he flew the Corsairs. So he flew those cool planes, and you know, I grew up hearing all those stories. And him and my grandma have been married 60 years, and they're pretty much the inspiration for this show. And you know, I'd like to dedicate this whole show to them. And that's what really moved me to paint this era. And my grandpa always said, "Well, it wasn't in the 20s. I wasn't that old." But he's really honored, and he wished he could be here. And just wanted to say that. So thanks, guys.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.